Every day, we walk through life, often unaware of the rights that protect us and the laws that empower us. In a country as diverse as India, where millions of voices need to be heard, there is a powerful tool that many still don't know about: public interest litigation, or PIL. In India, countless human rights issues affect our society, from environmental degradation to the exploitation of vulnerable communities. The challenges are vast. Yet, the awareness of legal tools that can protect us and bring about change is surprisingly low. Public interest litigation is a unique feature of the Indian legal system. It allows any individual or group to approach the courts to seek justice for issues affecting the public at large, even if they are not personally affected. It's a law that gives power to the people, enabling them to be the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about human rights topic. So the first question is, which human rights issue do you think is creating great impact on the society?
Usually this is about traffic rules. Person actually what's happening in our India, they are not following the practical. Moreover, actually the road accident which is happening is creating more impact. The problem is government is not laying the road properly or not following the rule properly. And moreover, other side, the common man also not following. This is the biggest issue happening, and if you compare the more accident happening every day is more than the death of the sick months. This is the most issue in our country. The problem is actually what is happening is government can prevent this, but instead of preventing in proper way, they are just what they are trying to do is they are just putting high fines and making the people suffer more. Instead of taking it in a different way, they are just making common man. Instead, they can prevent road, they can educate the people, or they can just prevent the road by just laying properly, or keeping the barricade right way. They can instruct the common man, they can make them aware of it, but they are not doing that. What they are doing is they see the policeman is hiding somewhere and they are trying to catch him. They need money. Whatever it is, they are trying to get the money, that's all. But really, they are not carrying the people. This is the main issue.
Happy day, Lakshmi, handling business studies in the Indian public school.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first question is, which human rights issue do you think is creating great impact in the society?
Like right to freedom, it creates an impact. Like people, they took more freedom. I think they are not aware of in which limit they can till. In the sense that freedom lets their life in a freedom has been given only for their positive aspects actually, but it lets for their negative aspects that could not be analyzed in this way. So we know so many things we are checking in our day-to-day life. So many things are happening in our day-to-day life, that is they are beyond their freedom and they don't know in which level they have to maintain it.
Okay. So address your own solution to prevent those issues.
The solution, only solution is their responsibility only. They have to aware, and if they are from their schooling and from their small age, that has to be explained and that has to be educated and that has to be trained from their family and their teachers. So both they have to work for each and every citizen's development, and the citizen individual person also they have to work for their responsibility. So since they are expecting their freedom, as much they are expecting their freedom, they are asking for their freedom, the same way they must be responsible. That responsibility has to be developed only with the help of educating their perspectives, how they can approach the people, how they can develop the country and how they can work for their country. It depends on the country. An individual person development and individual person behavior is depends on the development of a country also. So it's very important.
Thank you, ma'am. So next question is, do you know what P.I.L law before we explain to it?
No, it's not, but this has to be explained to everyone and this awareness has to be created to each and every individual. So this helps, as I said already, as I said previously, this responsibility can be developed with the help of this law also. So that is apart from the general thing, each and every person can do something new with the help of their law. So this law has to be given awareness to all the people, and this helps a lot for their rights too.
Hello everybody, I would like to bring about an important issue, that is the human rights issue. There are so many innocent people who get caught in a bad situation and are blamed unnecessarily. So how do these people get out of this situation? How do they prove their innocence when the whole society is blaming them? So these individuals need to be aware of their rights to show that they are not guilty, and we need the future generation to be equipped in addressing these issues and help such innocent individuals prove themselves. I hope the upcoming generations will support this human rights issue and keep innocent people and give them justice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Kritik Nikesh from grade 10. Can you ask your questions now, please?
Kritik Nikesh, which human rights issue do you think is creating great impact in the society?
Well, I think the corruption of basic human rights is the most significant problem here.
Okay, address your own solution to prevent those issues.
Well, I think these laws created should be really reinforced so that the problems going now can be entirely solved. Yes.
Okay, do you know P.I.L. About P.I.L. law before we gave awareness to you?
No, I've never heard of it before.
Okay, fine. What do you think about the awareness you had on P.I.L. right now?
I think it's really great and useful, and it can be really helpful to people, and including myself. So if I'm like discriminated somewhere, I can use that. Yeah, it's very helpful.
Thank you so much.
And I thank you for letting me know that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sri Gauri and I am in grade 10 and I am being interviewed.
Okay, the first question is, which human rights issue do you think is creating great impact in the society?
Well, there are a lot of societal issues, but personally I think gender equality is one of the most prominent.
Okay, address your own solution to prevent those issues.
Well, addressing gender inequality, well, it's not something that can be changed by proper legal laws, but more of a change of collective mindset that women are more capable than what they let on.
Do you know about P.I.L. law before?
Little bit, not much.
Okay, what do you think about the awareness you had on P.I.L. right now?
Well, I think it's been very nice, and this could potentially help a lot of people who have been wrongfully accused in the court of law.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Advait from 10B. You may now ask your questions.
Okay, Advait. Which human rights issue do you think is creating great impact in the society?
I really think that Israel-Palestine war creates a lot of concerns for human rights issues and even breaks a few rights of the Geneva Convention.
Okay, address your own solution to prevent those issues.
I think that maybe they can give the land back to the rightful owner, or have a peaceful debate or a healthy argument, or like just resolve the situation, which would be a much more better opportunity.
Do you know about P.I.L. law before?
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay, what do you think about the awareness you had on P.I.L. right now?
Well, currently, based on the talks that you've given me and like your team, it's been really great, and I've been learning lots and lots before, even though before that I didn't know much about P.I.L. And I think it's really good that citizens are gonna start doing P.I.Ls even more. They're gonna bring companies and give the justice we deserve.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we have a few short clips from the insightful interview we conducted with Mr. Rajaram, a retired district judge, where he shares his expert knowledge on P.I.L. Additionally, my teammate Dashil Parasanapuria, along with his father, conducted an audio interview with Advocate Vivekanand, a P.I.L. specialist practicing law in the Madras High Court. These expert perspectives will give us a deeper understanding of P.I.L. and its critical role in protecting human rights.
So I'm gonna ask some questions which is gonna be our expert testimony for our project. So the first question is, can you explain what public interest litigation is and why it was introduced into the Indian legal system?
Public interest litigation is by any public with respect to administration of the government for pointing out certain difficulties or misadministration and like things which are pointed out under P.I.L, the so-called public interest litigation. The jurisdiction of P.I.L is with High Court as well as Supreme Courts. Mostly P.I.L are filed in High Courts. It is in the interest of general public.
How to file a PIL?
See, PIL should be, it's a writ petition either under Article 32 of the Constitution of India or under Article 226 of Constitution of India.
Alright, sir.
So it is a writ petition to be filed either in the High Court or in the Supreme Court. There are various High Courts have made the PIL rules, public interest litigation rules, where now they have restricted that you have to show the source of funding, you should show the public interest, real public interest, at least a class of interest. There are certain restrictions to file a PIL.
Oh, okay, sir.
So there are rules made by the High Court for filing a public interest litigation.
As we conclude this documentary, we reflect on our contribution to society. Through our brochures and social media page, we aim to spread awareness about PIL and empower others to stand up for their rights. Knowledge is power, and by knowing your rights, you can be the change you wish to see in the world. Remember, the law is not just for the powerful, it's for everyone. This documentary was created by students of 10th grade, Ashwin Kanna, Darshil Parasarampuriya, VM, to spread awareness about PIL and human rights. Special thanks to our teachers, interviewees, parents, and all those who supported our project. Thank you.